Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman and members of the committee. I'm also here to speak in opposition to 4341. I'm David Holway, President of the National Association of Government Employees, NAGE. NAGE represents over 10,000 employees of the Commonwealth who can be impacted by the governor's legislation. Let me start by saying that we certainly share the governor's concerns about abuses in state government. The examples of exorbitant payouts to retiring employees highlighted in the media are not, let me repeat, are not the hardworking, dedicated, knowledgeable folks that we and other state employees unions represent. Actually, retirees that have been highlighted would not have been covered by this legislation. Let me say that the Commonwealth does not pay for either short or long-term disability for its employees, nor does it contribute to current hires retirement funds, as actuarial studies have shown that those employees pay for their own pension. But I digress. We have asked and received from the Comptroller information as to the payouts in fiscal 2015 and thus far in 2016 for retirees, for both those leaving under normal circumstances, including ERIP. For non-ERIP retirees in fiscal 2015, there were 1,530 retirees whose benefit under the 20% contracted buyback averaged $4,975.37. Thus far in 2016, 1,251 people have retired with an average benefit of $5,442.93. Nobody's getting rich under this 20%. For those that left under the ERIP in 2015, who were all long-term employees, 1,530 employees left with an average payout of $4,975.37 over a 3-year period, for a total of $14,926.11. 1,251 retirees in fiscal 2016 averaged $5,442.93 for 3 years, with a total payout of $16,328.79 on average. The reason I'm giving the committee these numbers is to show that the rank and file state employees are not abusing the system at all. As a matter of fact, a vast majority of state employees use their sick leave when they are sick, period. They bank this sick leave in case something drastic happens, not to extend weekends or to confront minor illness. The real question here today is whether or not this legislation should be discussed here in this committee or at the bargaining table for our members. My answer is that it should be at the bargaining table, where we can discuss short and long-term disability insurance for our members, or the creation of sick leave banks run by the individual unions. In closing, I want to thank Governor Baker for working with NAGE on a variety of worker issues, like the ERIP that allow many long-term employees to depart state service with dignity and respect, as well as the administration working with our members to make the registry a better place to work and making the citizens of the Commonwealth interaction with the RMV a little more palatable. And finally, for during the recent cutback in federal funds for the Division of Unemployment Assistance, which affected many of our members, the administration worked with us to provide training in new positions for those folks. It is my hope that when we get to the bargaining table, the governor will bring with him the same spirit of cooperation and respect he has shown our members thus far. Please place this legislation in a study. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I mean, one of the reasons we have carrying sick time for young employees in government, I came to state governor when I was 22 years old, is that you don't use a lot of sick time when you're young. And if you want to have a long career in government, we got to create some certification of why you should stick around. If you start playing around with people's sick time in the long term, as I get older, I'm getting sick more often, unfortunately, and as a legislator, I don't have sick time. But if I ever should return to state government in employee capacity, I hope my sick time will follow me there, which I would tell you is actually a pretty substantial number of hours. Because in my younger days, I think, well, I never got sick. So as I age, obviously I want to have that available for me down the road. And of course, I want to be able to contribute my sick time to other employees with sick leave banks, which I did in the Attorney General's office, as well as move to, if I ever go back to the other part of state government, to be able to also give some of my extra sick time away as well. If I start capping it, I'd be less inclined to want to be generous with my time.
I would actually like you to stay in the legislature for a long time.
With me today is Bob Ross, General Counsel for the Executive Office of Administration and Finance, the Secretariat under which my agency reports. Thank you for the invitation to testify today on behalf of House Bill 4341, bill filed on May 25th, 2016 by Governor Charlie Baker and Lieutenant Governor Karen Polito, titled an Act to Reform Sick Time. The legislation filed by the Baker-Polito administration limits sick time accruals that have led to exorbitant payouts upon retirement from state government. To achieve that goal, the bill would impose a cap on the accrual of sick time for state employees in executive departments at no more than 1,000 hours, or equivalent of 6 months of work. The bill grandfathers in approximately 5,800 current state employees who already have more than 1,000 hours accrued, and those employees will be capped at their current earned amount as the date of enactment. Under the current law, employees can accrue a maximum of 15 sick days per year, and those employees who retire are permitted to cash out 20% of their unused sick time. In fiscal year 2015, 378 executive department employees had an accrual of more than 1,000 hours upon taking retirement. While this represents only approximately 1/3 of the number of retirement employees, the cash out for these employees accounted for nearly 80% of the total cash out. Based on the last 3 fiscal years, if fully implemented, a 1,000-hour cap on accruals would have saved the Commonwealth an average of $3.5 million in cash out per year. This policy would bring us in line with the private sector. According to the United States Bureau of Labor Statistics, among large employers, 46% allow for sick time carryover, but also some limited cap on carryover accruals. As the governor said when filing the bill, sick leave is a benefit designed to offer employees a way to deal with health and family issues, not a retirement bonus. Bringing the Commonwealth sick leave accrual policy in line with other private and public sector employers just makes sense as a fiscally responsible thing to do. We thank you for consideration. We're happy to take any questions and we'll answer any questions you have for us.
Bob, did you want to add anything? Or?
No, nothing.
Any questions from the committee or comments? Done? Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.